Welcome to the Course Podcast. I'm your host, Milan Pierre Jerome, and today I'm here with my great friend and Alabama safety, Jordan Battle. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you? Long time
I'm
no see.
I'm good. I'm good. What you been up to? Any updates?
Yeah, just the job process, doing workouts, everything, pro days, meetings, interviews, just loving the process and the training and just thanking God for getting me this far.
Well, it's amazing. Welcome to the course. As you know, I started this podcast, just sit down with athletes and just hear about their journeys because everyone's is different. And this first volume is called The Florida Water, where I just talk with Florida natives and just hear their stories and what got them to where they are today. And I just feel like a lot of Florida athletes have just been putting Florida on the map, and you're one of those athletes. So here you are. And I just wanted to talk to you and ask you a few questions. So ready?
Do it.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jordan Battle. I come from a household of four, born in Lauderhill, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for those who don't know what Lauderhill is. Grew up playing for Lauderhill Lions Little League football team. Started when I was about 5, 6 years old. Ever since then, it's been grind from then. Uh, Played a couple pounds and then finally got to the pound that my dad coached. My dad coached me kind of all my life. 1 pound of football, but every single AAU team, every single year, every age group that I played on, my dad was coaching me, and my mom was right there in the bleachers coaching me as well. Or she was doing my stats, doing the team stats, not just mine. Come from household of four, like I said. My brother played college football as well at Illinois State. My mom went to FAMU. She danced there, and my dad went to FLOMO, Florida Memorial, which was a college down south, like a HBCU. Played basketball, went overseas, played in Honduras and Greece. Had a good little career. Then he blew out his knee when he had hopes and dreams of going to the NBA. And then from there, started coaching, developing kids. That's what he likes to do. And my mom always being cheerful, always supporting. My brother always being supportive and cheerful of me. Always thank my mom and dad and my brother. My mom and dad probably only missed like 3 games my whole entire life, my whole entire career playing any sport. My mom and dad was always there, and I always thank them for that.
It's amazing. So going back to your childhood, what would you say, if you had one, was a favorite memory growing up in Broward?
Oh, for sure, winning the Super Bowl. My When I was 10 years old, that was the age group when I was on my dad's pound, dad's age group, playing football. We won the Super Bowl right at Dillard,
Mm-hmm.
right in Fort Lauderdale. And that's I cherish that moment forever. I remember after the game, him coming up and hugging me, and us holding that trophy up together. We had it was a small team too. We only had like what 14, 15 kids on the team, on the squad, and just on like the fight that we had for at a young age, and us coming together and doing all we could do that whole season. I think we only gave up like 2 touchdowns that whole season. And even in the Super Bowl, we gave up our second touchdown in the Super Bowl, and it wasn't even on defense. It was a kick return actually. But yeah, that was probably definitely one of my favorite moments as a kid growing up.
So do you still talk to some of those people on the team, or not really?
Yeah, I talked to a few of them.
Okay.
Actually, Josh Josh Sanguinetti,
Mm-hmm.
he he's at Indiana right now playing football,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest, I from that team just probably only me and him made it to college. So that's just another moment of how blessed we are.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, far. I talked to another kid, Dallas Small. I still talk to him to this day. But yeah, those two I still talk to.
Well, that's good to have those connections. So as you move forward in life, would you say that you was there ever any other sport that you were looking at, or any other route you wanted to take, or it was just always football?
Um, I was heavy on basketball.
Okay.
Uh, Basketball was was my first love, I
Was
would
it your
say.
dad, or you just like you just you
Nah, I just love the sport. Like that's like
okay.
it was just very very fun to score the ball, be the fastest, pass the ball. Um, track was always fun as well.
Mhm.
When I was a little kid, I thought I would be a track star, like in the 400. That was my race, 400 4x4. Those were my races. But then as I got a little older, it was basketball, and then I was playing football, but like I love football because I was always the fastest. Like when
Yeah.
I was little. So when I got the ball, it was just hit the sidelines and run.
Hmm.
But basketball, I love basketball because of the skill it took. You had to have skill to play basketball. It wasn't easy. It was always hard. Have to know how to get the ball down the court, how to find open people, how to find your shot. So I love basketball first, but like I say around like ninth grade when I entered high school, I kind of like swung towards football because I was thinking I wouldn't grow anymore,
Hmm.
which didn't grow much. Probably grew like 3 inches when I got to high school because I was about 5'10". Now I'm about 6'1", 6'2".
Hmm.
So ninth grade was probably like the turning point for me.
Okay. Was there ever like a moment in ninth grade where you were like, all right, like I could really ball with football for real? You're just like, oh, I'm good, so I'm just.
Yeah, it was like okay, like yeah, I'm at St. Thomas, but like freshman year and freshman year I was on JV,
Hmm.
so it was like I'm playing football like I'm on JV. I'm not on varsity yet, but like I could still go somewhere with this. And then sophomore year came around. I didn't play as much as I wanted to play. I was on varsity.
Hmm.
I didn't. I wanted to play. Uh, Stuck it out. After the season, I had hopes, or I was going to transfer. I had transferring to American Heritage
Hmm.
because I didn't play that year. But I decided to stay. Won my job. Junior year and senior year. Became an impactful player on the team. Got the offers that I wanted. Um, and yeah, everything turned out great. So just battling through that adversity like my sophomore year, going into my junior year and my senior year, and like prevailing through that and making it this far now. I just thank myself for staying and grinding it out, and just knowing that like everything in life doesn't come easy.
Hmm. All right, so going from high school to college, I know you decommitted from Ohio State and decided to go to Alabama. So what was that college recruiting process like?
Man, college recruitment, whew, yeah, that was a time. It was so much going on. Um, yeah, I decommitted. I was committed to Ohio State.
Hmm.
Actually, mom's birthday that year.
Hmm.
My mom's birthday that year. Decided later after my senior year when I took a visit to Ohio State, and Coach Meyer, who was the head coach there previously, he told me that he was going to resign, and
Hmm.
I had to I had to like I was still committed after he told me that, but I had to talk to the coaches, all the other defensive staff members, to see if they would stick it out or if they were going to leave as well.
Hmm.
And it turned out that they were leaving as well, and I just didn't want to go into a program who recruited me, and the guys that recruited me weren't there, so I had to look at the options, and that's when Coach Saban came into the picture, and hey, who can say no to Coach Saban?
Right.
He's a playing for Coach Saban is something a lot of people don't get to do, and that's something you should cherish. And
Hmm.
I thank myself, and it was a great decision. I thank Alabama for doing everything they did for me. I thank the fans. I think all my support system around Alabama. And yeah, it was a fabulous choice, and I will never go back on that choice. I'll go there again if I could.
It's good. So how was that transition from high school to college? Was it easy, hard? What was that like?
I would say like football wise, St. Thomas did a great job like preparing
Hmm.
for college. But I would say like just like man wise, like growing up, being a grown man, responsibility, uh, not your mom not being able to hold you accountable anymore. You got to hold you accountable. Wake yourself up. Uh, Go eat at a facility when you can. freshman first year and didn't even have a car. Got to walk everywhere.
Mhm.
So like yeah, that holding that responsibility on yourself, and just being able to grow into yourself as a man, looking for help, doing the work when you need to do your work. Your mom's not there to tell you to do your homework anymore. Read when you need to read. Just better yourself. Go to church. Another thing that your parents you relied on your parents for you to do.
Yeah.
Go to church. Had to do that yourself. Go to church and yeah, just growing to the man that you want to be later in life.
So throughout those years, you had a lot of games that were big. Was there something you'd always tell yourself or something that always kept you motivated before a game, just any time?
Yeah, music of course, but just like always like running on the field and just being thankful. I know I said it a lot, but just being thankful and prayer. Prayer is strong. Every time I'm on the field, pray. Uh, I know my grandma always wanted to watch me play college football, and she didn't get a chance to. So the last game she came to was the Under Armour All American game in my senior year of high school, and every time I went on the field and prayed, I just prayed and I was just hoping or praying that she was watching over me every game, and that she got that chance to watch me in heaven, watch me play, and that was one thing that kept me driven on the field, just always praying and knowing that she's watching me, and also just going out there and doing what I could do to help my teammates. Football is a team sport. You can't win by yourself, but one man can lose the game. So just knowing that to have your teammates back, just knowing that the brotherhood that it has and it can bring in your life, I was always thankful for that going on the field.
So I know you're strong in your faith. So how has your relationship with God helped you over these years in your career with anything? How has that developed to you?
Yeah, my relationship with God is strong. I would say it helped me a lot because whenever I went through like any adversity, I wouldn't, I would, but like I would always come to the facility with a smile. You'll never see me down. I was always trying to put a smile on somebody's face, and I'm always smiling. Like my nickname around the facility was Smiley, so that my personality was just to always smile. Uh, I probably like I probably had bad days, but like you'll never see it. Like I always come out work, try to motivate somebody, try to get somebody to match my energy. That was the guy I was, and that was because I was strong in my faith. Like whenever something went wrong, you pray about it, you're on it, and God's gonna get you through it.
So was there ever a moment you wanted to quit or it just got too hard?
For me, nah, I couldn't. It was no quit in my bones.
Okay.
Hey, I got tell people it's in the last name, man. It's in the last name. I think the generation for me for that.
That's good. That's good. So I know you won the national championship at the Hard Rock Stadium. So can you describe that for us?
Man, it was awesome. Even though I didn't get to play in the whole game, but it was awesome feeling just winning the national championship. That's a moment you got to cherish forever. Only a few people get to do that in life, and I wanted a few. And it was fun. It was very fun. But I was very sad, very upset that I had got kicked out of that game because of a call that isn't. I don't think should be. There should be a warning before you get kicked out.
Yeah.
I got a targeting call, which I hit somebody with my head, and I made contact with their head. But yeah, after the game, it was a great feeling. I got a great picture in my phone where I went up to my mom and like hugged her after the game, and like I'll that picture and be like, yeah, I won a national championship like at home, like right in my basically.
That's amazing. So throughout the years, what would you say has always been your biggest motivation, like something that's always kept you going?
Yeah, gotta be my family. Gotta be my family. They're my purpose. Like I said earlier, they only miss a few games. They're always there. my freshman year, I think they only missed like 2 games. Sophomore year, not sophomore year, but my second year in college, I think they only missed like 1 game, and then after that, they didn't miss any games. They're at every game. Just having that support. I know a lot of people don't grow up with two parents in the household, and I was blessed enough to have those 2 parents raise me into the man I am today, and I just thank them every day, and that's who I go hard for.
I like that. I like that. So, you be dancing, you be cutting up, you do all that. You're a big advocate for Broward. So I just want to know, like, why is it so important to keep shining that positive light and representing Broward the way you do?
Yeah, always. Whenever I get a chance, gotta throw the 954. Always, always dance. Gotta remember your roots.
Mhm.
Broward. That's what we do. We dance, have fun, whatever you do on the field. You see, like when I dance, if you ever watch like a video in college, you see when I dance, like all my teammates come around, like they want to see me dance.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the atmosphere, coming from Florida, coming from Broward, like you gotta have that energy. Like you have to, like going on the field, like you're that light, like you bring joy to the field. So yeah, I think Broward for that.
So, you have a lot of kids coming out of Broward that are looking up to you, and a lot of people that are looking up to Jordan Battle. So if you could give them any advice, anything, what would you say to them?
Yeah, just always remember your why, and what you're doing. Whenever you're going through tough times in any sport or in life in general, just know your why and why you're doing it. Whether it's to feed your family, whether it's to give your future kids a better life, anything, just put your head down and do it. Stay 10 toes. When you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. There's a lot of people out there that want to help you. Take the help and run with it, and don't take it for granted.
That's amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you for being on this episode with me. Make sure y'all go follow Jordan on all his platforms and stay updated with everything he's doing, and follow us on all our platforms on the course. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you have any final words for him, Jordan?
You said what?
You have anything else to say to them before you go?
Yeah. First of all, roll tide. Yeah. Everybody out, y'all follow Millie. I call her Millie, but make sure y'all follow Milan. Like, comment, subscribe. Like she said, this is gonna be a big thing in the future. Doing this for the kids out there, and for anybody who needs it. I thank her for that, and I thank her for trying to help the community with this podcast. And it's gonna blow up. Just know that.
I hope so. All right. Well, we'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you tune in for the next episode next Monday. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Okay.
Like
every single day on your Snapchat, all that. You love
it. Snooze took over.
Okay.
Snooze and Potential by Summer Walker.